Oh, what's going on? Ben, moo moo moo. Hope you guys are doing well. I get excited for cows. It feels like real potential. Sometimes I'm farming other areas. I expect nothing. Tonight? Tonight I expect some goddamn drops. Okay, it's been rough. So yeah, I'm coming in hot tonight. I'm getting sick of these dry streaks. I mean, we're looking for Zod and Cham, so there's gonna be dry streaks, but still. Alright. Let's terrorize this bad boy. And be on our way. Cows get me excited, man. Something about the beef, something about the leather. The smell of fresh leather in the air, you know? Like, it's just... Oh, yeah. Gets me going, man. This is gonna be an R-rated stream. Christ. A second teamite instead of runes. Honestly, I feel like a second teamite is more likely than Zod. Maybe not with where we're farming. Like, if we keep doing cows and Trav, then maybe not. But if we're doing, like, Chaos and Pits and other, like, just area level 85 places, maybe. I don't know. Am I wild? Did you guys see, I think Llama, didn't Llama just get, like, back-to-back teammates within 10 minutes of each other? Never, it'll never happen again. Insane. Crazy stuff. Alright, we, good? Yeah, we're good. Let's get a new counter up on the screen, because we're going to try to do, I don't know, at least 250 of these. What's his character's name? Xena. Cool. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done cows. Oh, no, that's drops. No drops. Oh. There we go. Figured it out. Nice. What do I have here? Plus, members only live stream. New. Schedule your live to switch to members only. YouTube's wild with these recommendations. Why did I say accusations? Yeah, YouTube's wild. YouTube looks at me and says, hey, we notice you have like 4 members. Did you want to lock your live streams to members only? Surely that'll pump up your numbers. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Tube. The true VIP club, for real, man. No warning either. I just come out and I'm like, hey guys, welcome to the stream. You blocked. Hey up. Also, the lowest tier of membership is now 300 USD a month. My bad. What's up, J-Bakes?
The order welcomes you.
Yo, Ryan. We got the crew here, man. How you guys doing? Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. I know, the real Thanksgiving they call it. I think around most of the world. I got leftovers. I meant to take some pictures, and I'm actually really upset because I made pork belly and ribs on the smoker. Wanted to show off and show Ben how it's done and inspire Ryan to get a smoker, and I forgot to take pictures like a loser. Yeah, Jay, you got the... What kind of double D's are those? Let me double check. I don't even know. It's been so long since I set them up. Are those the 6-month double D's or the 3-month double D's? Let me see here. Those are the 6-month double D's. Damn. J-Bake's rocking the 6-monthers, man. A real one. That's an OG, man. Yeah, Ryan, you're on the 3-month, but to be fair, the 3-month is the same. 3, 4, and 5 is the same. Yeah, JB, 6 months. Infected double Ds, yeah. To be honest, I think the 1 year double Ds look better. They're red. They're like a nice red. But I don't know. I kind of like those. I think, you know, when people started getting the green double Ds, they kind of said the same thing. They're like, it's kind of weird, but it grows on you. I swear to God, it grows on you. Don't ever ask anybody. Don't let them tell you anything different. Okay, is this player's 8? It is. It is player's 8. You know when you play Mosaic and you think it's player's 1 because you're melting everything? I missed this. I really did. I really missed this. Ryan, how are you 3 months? You're probably not. You're probably like 5 months. Because I don't even think taking a break doesn't like reset it, but it could be that you were away for about a month, so you kind of like fell behind. Fake fan. So, yeah. You got to get on Mr. Bakes' level, all right? First, remodel your own bathroom. Then you get the double Ds. It's that easy. It's really not. It's not difficult, man. Oh, cows, man. Cows can drop it. I'm telling you, Zod and Cham tonight, guys. Zod and Cham. There's a chance. Demon Head right off the bat. Wow. Look at that. An actual drop. We take those. I'm actually going to put that on the list, because that's decent, as they say. Let's get those drops on the screen immediately. Yep. Pre-recorded. I mean, after the last couple streams being so disappointing. Yeah, you bet it's pre-recorded. No Zod and Cham, but 2 Cham. I'll take that. 2 Cham. If I get 2 Cham, we're Cuban and we're out of here. And he's semi-rare. In my opinion, it's pretty rare. We do have multiple, but we don't have like that many of them. And especially when you're like starting an account, you're trying to get that Andy for your mercenary. It takes a while, man. It takes a while. I think I'm happy with a lot of elite uniques. A lot of elite uniques bring a tear to my eye in the best way. Oh man, playing this character is like riding a bike. You just don't forget. Left clicking is challenging to some, but not me. What? Hey, don't call her Miss Epilepsy. She's nerfed, okay? Literally modded the epilepsy out of the game. Okay? The most talent D2 streamer. What? Wow. Oh, quilted armor. Okay, we get an elite and then we get a normal. Yeah, Den. You gotta go get food more often, man. Get the hell out of here. You leave and the good luck takes your spot. Sheesh. What's a fast one? Can't talk. It's Catacombs TZ hour. Dude, you know I understand that. That's fine. Get out of here. You're about to find some goodies. Where she goes, man. Hey, listen. We don't need to get into the specifics of what the talent is. It's just accept it. Just an Umrune J. Yeah, Umrune's one of those things that it's like, listen, it's not nothing. But like, I'm not gonna text my wife to let her know that I found an elm rune. You know what I'm saying? Nope. Cubed Mal. Desperate times. I'm pretty sure. Did I cube a Mal for my call to arms? I'm pretty sure I did. Malrune's a funny one, man. When you need them, they don't show up. And then you have like 13 of them suddenly, and you're like, eh. Something else, please. Anything? Anything else? Oh. I'm telling you. I could do the Cowboys line. I've had so much practice. Ryan with the $5. Thank you, brother. Did you guys hear that? The text-to-speech? Or is it still not working? Because I forgot it wasn't working last time. Appreciate you, Ryan. And I'm glad you're back, man. Hopefully that means stuff's settling down. You didn't hear anything? Man. I wonder why it is. Let me take a quick look here. Is this? What's this? Alert box. Just cows and daily, yeah. The alert box control audio via OBS. Control audio via OBS. Alert box. I mean, let's see. I can hear sound alerts, but my viewers can't. Okay, so we did that, and then open advanced audio. And make it monitor and output. Okay. And then let me try that again. Okay, one sec, guys. I think this should fix it. You guys need to, it's Ben. It's literally Ben. I did this with the utmost respect for our Australian friend. What's this thing called? Stream elements. Replay. Okay, tell me if you hear this one.
Ryan McDaniel super chatted $7.01. A small consolation for my recent neglect.
Yes, please. I hope. Okay, you've heard you hear it. See, now that you want to change it, I know you hear it. Buying a cheap car on Tuesday to end the 120-mile daily commute with your truck. Yeah, I can't believe you're still doing that, man. We were talking about cars a while ago. What are you getting? Tell me it's a Civic. Tell me it's a Civic. Unfortunately, a Q60 would be just as bad on gas. Ben, you think I'm smart enough to do that? No way, man. Pre-built. A rare amulet with 49% MF? That sounds really high for a rare amulet. I would say, for some reason, in my mind, I would expect a magic amulet to have MF that high, but rare? That feels like it's like a double roll or something, like a prefix and a suffix. Couldn't find a decent Civic because a Ford Fiesta. Nothing wrong with the Ford Fiesta. My dad drives a Fiesta, although he drives a Fiesta ST because he's big into like rally cars and stuff, and a lot of the rally car racers use that. But it'll be a, I mean, listen, dude. Car gets you A to B, and it's gonna save you a ton of money on gas. Good stuff. I've kind of like, I love cars still. We've talked about cars a lot of times, but at this point, especially because I don't even really drive that much, I'm like, I don't know if I want to be spending more than the bare minimum on a car, you know? So. Thank you, Andy Head. Very nice. Man, cows are fun, but something about it feels like the runs are just so long, which is not like inherently a terrible thing, but it's just, in terms of numbers, like we're not gonna do 100 runs tonight. That's a little bit sad, but no big deal. At least it means 250 cow runs is like actually an impressive number. I feel like 250 runs is something else. Doesn't really sound like much, but 250 cows is like, what is that? I mean, we're doing them at like maybe 5 minutes a run because I'm super slow. 250 times 5 divided by 60. Yeah, it's like 20 hours of cows. Not bad. Not too bad. Nothing in the grand scheme of things. I wish I could keep up with some of these other D2 content creators, but I am just so busy. I'm hoping the new year will make it better. Once I finish school and hopefully the wife and I get settled into our own house. We're looking to buy a house soon. We're looking at houses, and that's like a whole other thing because we're moving probably an hour away. My time is so limited. Winged axe. Actually getting a lot of uniques. We are rocking like 390 MF or so. I run high MF on the off chance that these guys want to drop me a unearthed wand, you know what I'm saying? There's a chance. Cow King's like 1 in 15k. Maybe. When your wife's next vehicle is paid off, you're buying a Nissan Z Heritage or Nismo. Really? I could see that. I could see that. I'm a big fan of the GTRs. R32, R34. Even the newer GTRs are really nice. I say that like it's not a $100,000 car. But I've never been a fan of the Nismos. Like the Nismos, or not the Nismos, the Zs. The Zs are akin to like a 370 or 350Z, right? I've never been a fan of those. Like some of the really like modified 370Zs are nice, but for the amount of money you got to put into it, I'd rather get a Red Sport. The Red Sport's like it's like a budget sports car, kind of, you know? At one point I realized that MF is not important. Just get lots of damage, kill faster. Yeah, Dim, I obviously completely agree. The thing is that this build is so broken that I don't sacrifice any damage. Really. Like we started using, okay, we sacrificed a little bit of damage. We started using martial arts skillers for a little bit. And the damage difference is not that much. I'd rather just have more MF. We still one-shot basically everything, so. GTR would be crazy. Yeah, I don't know how much, when I hear Nissan Z Nismo, like Nismo stuff is usually pretty expensive. But maybe I'm out of range in my mind. The Red Sport, yeah, the Red Sport interior is really dated. You're completely right about that. It's very 2012, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Even the newest ones, I mean, I think they stopped making them. But even the newest ones are kind of...
Yes?
It was the one thing that held me back from kind of pulling the trigger, which is great, because I really didn't need it. But yeah. Yo, Pedro, what's up, man? We got all the homies here today. I love it, man. I love it. You mean the chart is broken, but for Ryan, for JBakes? Yeah, Dim, you're totally right. For every other character, you don't want to sacrifice damage for MF. As long as you have like 200, you're good. Getting to that 400 mark is a waste, unless you're playing broken. The Z Nesmo's about 55k. Yeah, it's still pricey. I guess a GTR is closer to like 100, so comparatively cheap. Yeah, we got an Andes already. We're actually dropping a lot of uniques, a lot of... Actually, we got 2 IK helms in that last run, which is kind of nuts. Sacrifice everything for MF. I mean, it depends, right? If you have like no gear at all, but you have like some MF gear, well, you're not sacrificing anything in that case. Doom spell, the hammer. Some of these names, man. Ooh, a shop stop. Damn, like that's, you know, not bad. It was ethereal. It was ethereal. I'm gonna put it on the list because you know what? A big list makes the streamer happy. Makes me feel like I'm finding stuff, even though I don't need any of this. You can find cheap GTRs here for the nearly... Yeah. Yeah, for the older ones for sure. But I mean, I don't know if I would want an older GTR, you know? A little bit rough. Can you imagine MF potions, JBakes? That'd be pretty sweet, man. Oh. Potion that gives you like plus 100% MF for 5 minutes or something. Heck yeah. Ben, you just rolled your ladder call to arms 444. Dude, that's pretty good for first. I mean, listen, any call to arms is a good call to arms. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll take a 444. What are we saying ouch for, Ryan? That's a good one. That's above average. Listen, if you're gonna tell me above average isn't a good thing, shit. 20-25 with max of 5 at a time. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if they should. I'd rather just have one that gives me 100% for like half an hour and make them rare. You know what I mean? Like make them drop at like the same rate as like a facet or something. Maybe not. Maybe make it like a secondary drop from some of the act bosses that you can cube together into like a potion. I don't know why, I just, like when you said that, Ben, I'm just thinking of you going like, actually, you can only feel the first 3 points in battle orders anyway, so technically anything over 3 actually doesn't have an impact. If you look at this graph, but you're not wrong. Look at us, theory crafting ways to get more MF into the game. Like that's what we need. Yeah, I gotta look at the scaling for bow. I don't even know how much you gain per level. Like, obviously, we all just naturally want the highest roll when you can roll something. I think that's fair.
Hello.
But how much does it actually matter? I don't know. Let's look it up. Battle orders. So, yeah, you get a flat 3%. Yeah. So the bigger the better, really. Going to your dad soon for dinner? You guys celebrating Canadian Thanksgiving? Let's go. I knew you were one of us. Mexican mole. I'm assuming it's mole, yeah. Awesome. Man, Pedro, you always come in here talking about food. And I wait till after the stream to eat dinner, so it hurts. But I got some leftover pork belly burnt ends. Actually, no, I gave all those away. I sent them home with family last night. But I do have ribs. I got some smoked ribs, so I'm gonna have that. Mole, mole, mole. Nice to mole you. I mean, meet you. God, I missed Austin Powers, man. I feel like there's never gonna be another movie like Austin Powers. Like, I mean, never say never, I guess, but it would take a lot for it to not feel like a movie is just trying to be like Austin Powers and not quite hitting the spot. I hope we can find a Manal tonight. That would be great. That would be so cool. Look at the greens. Money, baby. Yeah, well, the only reason I have a little bit of hope, Ryan, because you're not wrong, but the only reason I have a little bit of hope is because they managed to do the remake of, or I guess sequel of Naked Gun, which I haven't seen, but I heard is actually pretty good. Yeah, it's so many Grand Charms and so little decent rolls. We haven't found a skiller in forever. It'd be quite nice. But yeah, that gives me hope. I would love for Mike Myers to give us just one more Austin Powers movie, even if he's just like a cameo, you know? Pass the reins on to somebody else, but just one more, man. Some of my favorite movies. Oh, Warhat, is that a Cow King item? You know what's actually insane is the fact that we have, like, this is the first time we've seen another Cow King item in a very, very long time. Like, man, it took us so long. That's crazy. That's awesome. I'm gonna put it on the list. That's a good one. Off of the cows too, not the Cow King. Not bad, man. I did take a month off. That's true. Okay, all right. Fine. Yeah, it's always when you don't need it. +1 curses? I wish. You've done nothing but lower Karash runs on your day off, and you've only found that small charm that you found, but that's a good small charm. Obviously not what you're looking for, but that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I feel like I need to be more appreciative of my lower Karas luck, because I keep hearing from you guys and, you know, other viewers that have been like, yo, I watched your videos and I did like 3,000 lower Karas runs and all I found was an Umrune, and I'm like, really? Because that's a little bit crazy. Not bad. This is actually kind of nice. 1831. Ah, that's not bad. I guess the 3 damage is pretty important, but I mean, hey, look at that, dude. Sometimes I don't look at this page enough. We're doing really well. You know, sometimes I get a little bit down in the dumps because we're grinding for some stuff that's just so rare that you know, am I ever really gonna see it? But we're looking good, man. Like, we're looking really good. Jaw burst, sir. Like, naturally finding these runes in single player is such a crazy cool feeling. That's awesome. Did you ever make Plague Sword? No, I never had a reason to. Let me look at the runes. Cham shell. No, how would I make this, Dim? I have no Cham. You're just teasing me. You want to hurt me. How could you? Probably roughly 1,300, so... Yeah, 1,300 runs without finding a high rune is pretty nuts. I think the longest I went when I was doing both the Enigma and the Infinity grind was 800. I think we went 800 runs completely dry, no beam. Yeah. LK traded you pretty well when you did it a couple weeks ago. Oh, you stole everybody's luck. That's why, you thief. And I don't blame you. Because nobody wants to be... I kind of like Lower Karas, and I don't even want to be there. So... It's a really good rumor. I've actually never looked at it. So it has a 20% chance to cast Lower Resist, a 25% chance to cast Poison Nova, and it has Cleansing. Attack speed, skills, aura... Or sorry, enhanced damage, negative 23% enemy poison res, deadly strike, open wound, and freezes target. That's a really interesting sword. So it's good for rabies druid and apparently martial arts assassins. Why would a martial arts assassin do well with this? Is there a poison like damage move that we have? Two Menauds already? Lucky boy. Because of the lower res proc? Oh, fair, yeah, you do, you get a lot of hits off. That's fair, yeah. I was so focused on the poison damage. Highest room was Pole Pedro? Yeah, that's ass. That sucks. Plague is good for the Act 5 Mercenary for Cleansing Aura. Yeah, I guess I could see that. I'm just trying to compare it to like a cure. Because, I don't know. It seems expensive, that's all. Like, for the Cham rune, like, that's expensive, you know? But I guess if you mixed it with an elemental damage dealer, get the lower res going. Ew, Ryan, ew. Yeah, Venom Dim, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, I swear there's something that she has that's poison heavy. Venom, yeah. Cure's level 1. Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, compared to Plague is level 15. 13 to 17, so it rolls like the same as Insight. Yeah. Yeah, well, I got something you can Zod on. Yeah. Anyways. I just want to be included. You guys took all the good ones. If you have a paladin, you can have lower res on top of conviction. Do you really need that though? Like, I feel like in a group, sure, right? But I feel like I feel like conviction on a paladin is kind of like not good anymore, right? Like Fist of the Heavens, it feels like such a PvP only skill now. I mean, it's good, but it's not the lightning damage that we care about, right? And if you had Plague, I'm thinking like in PvP it wouldn't really make any sense because you wouldn't really be hitting the enemy probably, right? Maybe with charge, I guess. I don't know. Very unprofessional. Damn it. All right, let me call up HR. I know. They keep telling me you can't act like this. You can't act like this. And I keep doing it anyways. Anyone play any decent new games lately? Right, I'm really enjoying Final Fantasy Tactics. Like a lot. It's so fun. I just haven't had enough time for everything. I gotta keep the no stat challenge is like on hold because I don't have time to do that, and then I try to get in like 40 minutes of Final Fantasy. I haven't been playing much games lately. I pretty much just look forward to Sunday so I can stream and have an excuse to play Diablo for 3 hours. You started playing Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. What's that? Oh, that looks cool. Came out March 30th, 2023. It's got a 9 out of 10 rating on Steam. That looks really cool. Looks like a kind of like Skyrim, but branching storyline. Very cool. Sorry, Jay. I know. I'm gonna try to get a lot of stuff done tomorrow because it's a holiday up here as well. I think you guys have one too. So hopefully I can get a lot of stuff done for Final Fantasy and the no stat challenge. To be honest with you guys, I'm really just like dying to finish the Grail so that we can start doing challenge runs on stream. Because I have some ideas of runs that will take like 40 or 50 hours and just doing them on stream. But I really want to finish the Grail, but Ben's gonna come in here and be like, you know the Grail could take like another 3 years, right? I know, man. God. I know. Spooks, there's no way you're playing Necro. Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. It looks like the undead type aesthetics are right up your alley, man. It's probably a bad idea, but I 100% discriminate based on the name of a game. I think that's fair. I mean, it's the same thing as like when you're going to pick a YouTube video to watch, man. The title and the thumbnail are a big deal. Same thing with games, man. Like if the cover art and the name don't catch my interest, then it doesn't get to that point where I give it a solid chance. So it could be a great game, but I might never know. It definitely means that we're missing out on some good games. Don't get me wrong, like 100%. But it's fair. When you have limited time, you want to make sure that you're, you know, choosing a quality game to spend your time on. Come on, cows. Any beamers? Any beamers tonight, cows? Moo, 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 moo. All right, Pedro, thanks for checking us out. Have a good time, man. We'll see you soon. Enjoy your mole. Man, the Fist of the Heavens from the T-Gods, it gets me every time. Like I feel like I'm getting a beam, and really, I'm getting a nothing. Bastards. Has a really unique summoner playstyle where you basically want them to die. It buffs your other minions so you can corpse explode them. Yeah, interesting. Interesting twist on summons. I definitely never want my summons to die.
The order welcomes you.
I know Last Epoch has a kind of thing like that where your summons will like eat each other, and I don't know. For me, it's because I'm such a noob. That stuff is difficult for me because I gauge my power based on how many summons I have. So when they start dying, I'm like, oh no. When in reality, they're buffing each other. I just can't quantify that in my tiny little brain. No. Even the wife knows the move. Yeah, the Mosaic Assassin is absolutely insane. Like, I really do want another build like this. I don't know. I know a lot of people would be against it, but I would love another build that's like this. Like, I don't know what they would need to do. I'm trying to think, like, something that's underplayed. Honestly, I really wish that they would do something like this to the Poison Necro. Like, if a Poison Nova Necro could do something like this, oh, I'd be in heaven, man. I'd be in heaven. I always said if we found the Death's Web, I would start farming with the Necro. And we never found one, so he's like level 81 because I find him so weak. It's a sad time to be alive. Poison Dagger Necro. Yeah, even better. Even better. Honestly, I feel like at this point, we might have enough poison damage small charms that the Poison Dagger Necro might work. Nah, Ryan, it's the last item that we need aside from runes is Death's Web. Crazy. Which is crazy. I know it's rare, but we found everything else. Come on. Super surprised that it ended up being our last item, honestly. Thunder Charm, Death's Web, Bramble, Triangle. Yeah, we have all that. We have everything that we need. Like, we can make a Bramble. We have the facets. We have a perfect Sunder. Not that it increases our damage or anything, but we have everything we need. Except for the wand. And I refuse to do it without the wand. I refuse. RNG just didn't want to see you do Necro. Yeah. RNG was not on Spookster's side, man.
Hello.
It's probably a good thing. Because I would probably end up playing it and then be so underwhelmed. And be like, I'm going back to Mosaic. You can't get a D-Web here. You can get a D-Web here because we're terrorized. There is a chance. I think the Cow King is like 1 in 15k. And then the rest of them are like 1 in 100. So there's a chance. Good old Sanders. But it's very low. But that's why I stack MF when we're here. Is like just to be honest with you, I don't think we've seen a single unearthed wand. Like, not even a white one. So, it doesn't look likely. But there's a chance. There's a non-zero chance. You play a ton of Necro, and in your experience, you create really cool Immortal Necro builds with Poison Dagger, but the damage is so bad. Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why Zarfan has a video on playing through the game with Poison Dagger. And he does like insane challenges, and Poison Dagger is one of them. That is all you need to know about how bad that skill is. I think, I genuinely think, like, you wouldn't even need to make the numbers crazy. You would just need to speed it up, right? Because all of these poison damage builds are like poison damage over 5 seconds, 8 seconds, however long. But if you made it like poison damage over 2 seconds or something, or 1 second, or the more times you apply the same poison damage, it doesn't increase the damage, but it increases or decreases the time over which the damage is applied, something like that, then I feel like you'd have a cool build on your hands. The problem is they refuse to do any... Oh, rain. They refuse to do any changes to the game, right? Hey, at least we found our Manal. At least we found the Dwarf Star. Okay, well. Game's first Unearthed Wand will be unique. I'm down. I'll take it, jeez. I keep my eyes open. I mean, surely I could have missed something like that in the clutter of items. But... Hashtag twin. You get a fun little, like, loot session at the end of every cow one where you get to open all these chests and stuff. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's really fun. We will go through these. I gotta clean up the stash yet again. What a surprise.
Greetings.
We're getting a beam tonight, boys. Just one little beam is coming, I swear to God. Even if it's a... I mean... At least a low. At least. That was close. Wasn't there something here that I wanted to pick up? Is it hiding or did I get it? Maybe it was this. Someone should make a Grail tracker that makes a sound or a beam when a Grailer drops. Yeah, when I started the Grail, there was somebody that was telling me that there was a tracker you could use that would actually not only alert you when something dropped, but it would also automatically add it to a tracker, so I didn't have to go to the list and add it and check it off and all that. I actually, wasn't that you, Ryan? I swear to God. Anyways, it was way back in the day, but I think it doesn't work with mods, ironically, or something like that. It wouldn't work for me, so I'd love to try to figure out how to make one work, though. Yeah, a beam over items that are like on a list, and that list being generated by items you don't have yet would be awesome. Imagine if most poison skills scale differently. Poison dagger stacked, poison over duration was shorter. Yeah, for sure. That makes a lot of sense with poison dagger stacking, because you got to get in there to stack it. So I don't know. In my opinion, something needs to be done with poison, you know, to make it viable. Is this character 99 yet? We're not even the highest level character. The experience here is not very good, actually. How would the beam work on sacred armor? Wouldn't that ruin the surprise? I would say that you would limit it to just bases, right? So, I mean, even with, like, the Nouts and stuff like that. Sacred armor, Nout, anything that can roll phase blades, anything that can roll more than one thing, you just make it the base. Ooh, damn. Those are almost very good. Wow. 30% and a 36 roll. If that had fire res, that'd be nuts. Damn. But yeah, it would definitely be complicated, Jay. I think that's one of many challenges for something like that. So the base will create a beam until you have every unique of that item. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I think if you just like from a code perspective, if you just wrote it so that the unique or that base was complete based on if it had multiple, it'd be like a fraction, right? So if it was like equal to 1, it would be complete. But then with bases like Sacred Armor, finding one of those would be a 0.5, and it would have to add up to 1 to be complete. I don't know. There's 100% a tracker that automatically updates Grail. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was you, Ryan, that was telling me about that tracker. Way, way, way back. Like, in the first couple weeks. Yeah, Ben, can you make me a ticket? Make me a ticket, I'll take care of it in, you know, a few sprints, whenever I have time. Put it in the backlog. $50 minutes, 10 runs. Yeah. It's about right. 5 minutes a run, give or take. Not horrible. Tiara. Always a nice one. I like a good Kira's. Does Kira's roll? It's been a long time since I've even cared about a Tiara's. It does. That's actually a perfect roll. Wow. Damn. We will take that. There's some instances where this is useful. At this point in the account, I don't really think we'd ever have a use for it, but we'll definitely keep it. Add it to the list. Nice. How many story points? Give it a 13. I think it's gonna take me a while. Man, the lightning immunes are the only things that actually take a second, and there are a lot of them. What the hell? Get out of here. Lots of wands dropping, just no unearthed wand. It's such a rare base. Crazy. You really are a PM, Ben. Wow. That was just a natural response to you, eh? Wow. Yeah, I love that. I love it so much. Yeah, the runes are coming in, Jay. The runes are coming in. I should start cubing them up at this point. We might have almost a pull rune. Holy crap. No way. No freaking way. Superior reflex bow. I really do wish we'd find a faith base. Polished one. Then again, with 400% MF, I guess I make it a little bit tough on myself. Yeah, I know. I need to do like a dance or something, right? Whoa, guys, we just found a Lem rune. Time for the Lem dance. Whoa. That's so cool, guys. I never... Whoa, hold on. I just need a minute. I'm shaking. I just promise me, guys, if I ever get to that point where that's like genuinely what I'm doing, unironically, just unsubscribe. Surely there's somebody else out there that'll be worth your time. Oh, God. Oh, you hurt me, Jay. You hurt me, man.
The Order welcomes you.
That's all that's left these days, huh? Just hate watchers? Yeah, I can live with that. Yeah, I'll add it to the list of things for later. Figure out the lem dance. Yeah. I'll get right to that. Yep. God damn. Now you know which sprints are, Ryan? There you go. One of us. One of us. We found our jar rune up here, so I have a special place in my heart for this little corner of the cows. Especially when it's all filled up like that. A jingle for Ral M or Jewel. I feel like that's a jingle that's going to be going off quite frequently. Two jagged stars in one run. What? Come on, cows. You're doing so good tonight. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Boo! We get one skiller? Hello? Anybody? We could roll them, actually. We have quite a few gems. Might not be a bad idea to onto one of these. Do some rolling. I feel like we've gotten pretty lucky with the rolling over the over the last year. Moo, moo. Can't believe we haven't found an exile base either. Like, what? Maybe I should start farming cows without MF. Then again, do I even want to make an exile anymore? It's cheap enough, but I don't know if I'll ever use it. I think I'm all done with Ubers for the rest of my life. Just never use a torch again. Yeah. Such a cool item though, like, I don't know. When I was a kid, Exile was like one of the coolest rune words to me. I think pretty much anything that gave you an aura was up there. Especially back when you could use the cube to double roll the ethereal bonus. Get huge numbers. Obviously not necessary though, because we did all of our Ubers without one and it was pretty easy. When we got our grief. As soon as we got our grief, it was like a walk in the park, man. Yeah, the room jobs are not... They're not doing it tonight. Like, I've been doing this for an hour. Where's my Zod? It's so wild. Is there ever a world where I find a rare bow and it's like worth using? I feel like rare bows are one of those items that's just like never good. Yeah, I should have pre-recorded the rest of the episode, not just the start. Damn it. 20 years. Maybe another 20. Maybe. I mean, if we're lucky. Yeah. Addiction, man. It's hard to live with. Playing the same game your whole life. I feel like I should be keeping jewels too. We could probably do a little bit more crafting at some point. I don't really know that I need to, but it'd be fun to find something actually worth keeping. The crafting session we did for the amulets was such a disappointment. Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if people are legitimately still playing this in 20 years, for sure. The same game, the same loot. Literally nothing has changed. Except we kind of find different ways to do it. Some of us. Not all of us. Yeah. Is that a gift or a curse? That's what I'm saying, Jay. That's the only reason I want, you know, some sort of new twist, something, just to keep it exciting, you know? Give me more options. Yeah, he probably is going to be pissed that I left the flame bell on the ground. One of the best items in the game. Shit. I'm just praying I don't find a Mal rune, otherwise I gotta live up to my word and make a new rune word. I should just be hiding runes. Any rune under Mal at this point. I just want, don't even show me the item. Seeing that little orangey red text is just a tease, you know? Just don't even show me. Hey, there we go. Okay, this is kind of hinting at something. Like, this is like, the Poison Nova's coming soon. We take those. Let's go. Really upsets me that you don't check every elite base and druid pelt. It's just so much work. And I don't see myself ever using half of the stuff that could drop from that stuff. That's the problem. Really, it's a mentality issue, because I should be picking those up and then trying new fun builds, but the Mosaic Assassin has stolen any potential for that. It's too strong. Nah, like, I don't know. When I think about getting a druid pelt, like, I'll pick up the rare ones because I actually might use a tornado druid pelt over Shaco or something. But like a druid pelt for what? Like flickering flame? Actually, I guess a druid pelt for metamorphosis is probably worth picking up because I do actually want to use that, so. Jay, man, that is seriously a good point. Like, I could be bringing in new people if I was just playing builds that take forever to clear. Instead of the same old shit that everybody's already seen. Jay Bakes officially the manager of the channel. Maggot Layer and Duriel, unedited 9-hour stream turned into a 9-hour video. Like, I'm pretty sure I would get at least double the views with 100% watch rate. Like, who could click off of that? Like, who wouldn't click that and who wouldn't click off? God. Tens and tens of cents. Tens of cents worth of ad revenue. Like, insane. Crazy. using poison dagger only. Poison dagger maggot layer runs. Oh my god. Is there a boss that has like low, like Andy level fire res but poison res? Like what can we do with poison dagger? What can we farm? That's the real question. Blue jabs. Ben, you have too many demands. I can't be picking everything up. I'm looking for Zod runes here, dude. It's gonna take me like 3.5 years to find a Zod rune. You're telling me to pick up blue jabs so I can find some 640s and then never use them. I used to pick up blue jabs. And then I realized it was a big waste of time. The only blue I still pick up are monarchs, which is probably a waste of time. But I'm a gambling man. $640s would be as sick as, I don't know, as a decked out poison dagger build, pretty much. You could still find 1140s and not use Javazon over Assassin. Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings.
No, not higher. 11% fire res, we take those. He keeps those feet nice and dirty. He knows how to make his money. Link in the description.
The Order welcomes you.
The Order welcomes you. I haven't seen a Tal's amulet in a while, probably because I stopped picking up set amulets. I feel like we used to find them like they were nothing. Easy item. Oh, a facet. Nice little peach facet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I'm guessing 5/5 poison. Because everything so far, and by everything I mean that one skiller we found, is pointing towards poison damage. We're gonna find the Death's Web. We're gonna roll a 5/5 poison facet to put into the Death's Web. It's not green. That's fine. Yo, what's up, Trace? Welcome. 3/3 fire this. You're bringing me down with you, eh? Bastard. No, I'm telling you. 5/5 poison. I feel it. And then I'm gonna get the roll on Discord. Alpha helm? Nothing. Okay, come on. Come on, I was close. I was damn close. Wow. Man, that was close. I guess, Ben, you were technically also close, but I feel like I was closer. Okay, Price is Right rules, eh? Alright. But yeah, that really does confirm that Death's Web is coming in tonight. Yeah, Teresa, found some decent stuff so far. I'm happy with it. I wish it was, you know, the stuff I actually care about, but it makes for a nice little list. Beggars can't be choosers, and surely I am a beggar. Move. Gold find. Man, you're getting excited about these low runes. I love it. Finally, somebody to put some respect on the low runes, you know? Somebody's got to do it. And it ain't gonna be me. Appreciate you stepping in, man.
Greetings.
Do you guys play with your mini maps like in the middle of the screen like this, or do you play like a weirdo with like the map up here and like all small? You know, I get it. I get the map like not being in your face is cool, but also it's wrong. You're just wrong if you do that. So you do it like me, perfect. Good. Good. I hope the rest of you do too. Otherwise, you're getting judged. Look beyond the map and open your third eye. Well, that's pretty much what I'm trying to say, is my third eye is always open. It's always wide open. Like, I don't even really see the map, you know what I mean? Like, it does not obscure anything. It only leads to greater wisdom. I feel like moving it is so, like, much more distracting, which is kind of counterintuitive at first. But when you really put some thought into it, it makes complete sense and it's the right way to do things. Put your map in the middle of the screen. Actually, scale it up. Make it even bigger. Make it go off the screen. Hydra. Use a mini-map like a mini-map. The mini is... It's a legacy term, you know? It's not meant to be mini. Yeah, I guess a true gamer wouldn't even use the map. That's a good point, actually. Oh, look at that. That's actually not bad. A 5%... If this had some attack speed on it... Wow. Visionary mod with the damage and an amplified damage. That's insane. I'm gonna keep this. I don't think it's useful, but it's cool to look at. Yeah, it is still better than most bows. and somehow still not good. Isn't that something? Ithroon. I wish there were more bow builds out there. I wish I could farm cows with multi-shot and feel like I was actually doing decent damage. Okozan. There's a lot of Grand Charms. A lot of disappointment. Pork the cows. What are we looking at? 25-minute cow runs? Doable. Yeah, I could see that. Three 12-1. Nah. No thanks.
Yes.
Yes. 4-4 light. Ryan just coming out with the preemptive facet guess. I like it. I like it. He says we're getting another one. Surely that's what you mean. What was Cooley's video saying? He had a short that he was saying you couldn't get two things on the same bow. Or was it? Yeah, because he had a short that was like, did you know you could get Visionary on a bow? And then he was saying you can't get... Here we go, let's watch it. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Ah, it's the percentage, right? Not the actual flat amount. Is it another facet? I don't know. This guy predicting the future or something. I hope so. Because 4-5 is not good enough for me. I need 5-5. And you know I'm only putting a 5-5 in the death sweat, nothing less. I'm pretty sure we already have one though. It wouldn't hurt to have a second. He went back, he's watching the video on triple speed to see what he missed when he left for his shower. He regrets leaving, and I can respect that. Now we're just gonna have people calling out random facet rolls at random times all the time. No. No. Part of me feels like we should be going back to Andy, you know, like I got everything else from Andy. Why not The death web, right? It's like going to see an old ex. Ex Andy. The second rarest unique, yeah. It's the first rarest unique for me. You should do a whole grail from Andy. I want to. I want to see how many runs it would take to build up an entire grail from only Andy. Obviously excluding runes. I think it'd be fun. Nightmare Andy? Yeah, no, we tried that, and then I decided I don't want an SOJ that bad. The problem with Nightmare Andy is that you're literally target farming one thing. Like, nothing else that we need can draw from her. We don't really need what she can drop. Another amulet, nice. A second Nokozan. Huh. Saracen Chance, that's actually a good one. I mean, I don't think I'd ever use it, but it's a cute item, you know? Llama just finished an Andy only grail in 50 hours. Did he really? Yeah, I don't watch Llama. I've seen stuff about him. I didn't know he was doing that though. 50 hours. That's crazy. Ooh, gem. That's not bad. I could definitely roll this and see if I can get 4 sockets. That is not bad. Oh, that's the same way he found the 2 T-mites in 10 minutes? Ah. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. Like I was saying earlier, like that'll just never happen again. Unless you do more Andy. Now I gotta one up 3 Tyrael's mites in 10 minutes. How long would it take to get 3 Tyrael's mites in 10 minutes? Challenge accepted. I have a few million hours to spare. I think we can make it happen. At least 10 minutes? Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. Like, I guess theoretically, if I'm doing 20-second runs, we could do it in 1 minute. Oh yeah, there's a sacred armor right there. I mean, the game's teasing me. The game is talking to me tonight. Like, it's really communicating with me and showing me the way. Do the most obviously hacked run. With like zero reaction. Oh, nice. Tyrael's might. Oh. Yeah, second Tyrael's nice. Cool. Yeah, that's great. Oh, yeah, nice. The third Tyrael's. Oh, nice. And then we can post it all over Reddit. I think the problem with doing anything like that is even if I'm so obvious that it's facetious, like clear as day, people will still think that I just like tried to get away with it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just using that as an excuse. Like he tried to, people started calling him out on it, and now he's claiming that it was on purpose. Sure. Yeah. Fair enough. Because that sounds like exactly like what I would do. Yeah. My friend was on my computer. Yeah. Oh. Did not mean to leave. That was an accident, but I'm going to call it a run. It was just like a weird, natural, physical response. Yo, what's up, Marty? This is, Mosaic. Mosaic Assassin. But I'm using a mod to cool down the graphics. It just gets rid of some of the blinding lights.
Good day.
Razan, can you tank these 50 cows for me while I charge up my attack? Thank you. Appreciate you. Kind of crazy how tanky he is, honestly. Oh. Lower Arcade Mail. Some really big ticket items dropping tonight, boys. If we're lucky, maybe we'll get another Cow King's piece. You know how bad I've been begging. Another cow booty. Oh, another GM. Close, close. I don't even think I could kick as high as the assassin kicks one time. Like let's just say my stretching is not occurring. Oh. Lots of low runes dropping. How about putting those together and dropping me an actual decent one? How about that? It's so crazy that I've done 19 runs and I haven't found a Zod rune. Like, is my game broken? My game might be broken.
I am overburdened.
You had pretty good mobility as a child from practicing sweet chin music? What the hell? Sounds painful as hell. But not for you.
Good to see you.
Damn, did we actually get two 33% enhanced damage zones?
Greetings.
Things. All right, this is the run. This one's the run. All those other runs are just leading up to this. Shawn Michaels finishing move? I don't even know who that is. A super kick to the face. Your poor brother. Just assaulting family. Copying what you see out your window. You look out your window. You see the kangaroos kicking each other in the face, and you think, "Oi, mate, I could do that." You go up to your brother, "How you going?" And then you just kick him in the straight in the teeth. And that's just a typical Monday. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. Damn. If only that was 220. Very well said, Jay. Very well said. That is exactly correct. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a brother, so I guess I wouldn't know. Maybe that is the norm. I'll have to have two sons and tell them, "Hey, why are you kicking each other in the mouth? What's wrong with you? Some kind of freaks?" Pretty sure that's how you raise a child. I have a sister. She's 10 years younger than me. Enough of an age gap that, like, it was very hard to share any, like, common interests, so. A little bit better now. So we're both adults. Yeah. Yeah, I think if I kicked her in the face, I don't know. I don't know how that would go. Probably not too good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's my bad, man. My bad. It kind of sucks too, because I feel like if I was kicking her in the face, like, that would just be so good for my mobility, you know? Like, wasted opportunity. You have a half sister that's 22 years younger than you. That's crazy. You were drinking when she was born. I'm imagining you, like, in the hospital waiting room just doing shots of tequila. Yeah. No, that's good. That's fair. Yeah, I have an aunt and an uncle that are twins that are a year younger than me. So that's a fun fact.
The order welcomes you.
I can't carry anymore. Do you call them by name or your family title? I honestly don't talk to them at all. But when I did talk to them, like even just as a kid, when I used to see them, I would just call them by their first name. It was very, very odd the familiar relationship title. No way I was saying that. Uncle Billy, but he's a year younger than me. Just feels weird, you know? All right, Dim, take care, man. I'll talk to you on Discord. You can't make me do anything. And that's what I say just before you kick me in the teeth, right? Deserved. Definitely deserved. See, that I can get behind, yeah. Barrel claws. Ort runes, Ral runes, feral claws that I'm not picking up. Ben's going nuts, shaking in his chair. Poppy's looking up at him. What's going on? He's foaming at the mouth. This streamer doesn't pick up any items he's wasting his time. Very asleep. Not even just a little asleep, very asleep. I love that. Yeah, we're trying to find a house that we can afford that has a nice big backyard so we can get a dog. Try to convince the wife that we get a dog as soon as possible. Super exciting. A little Poppy of my own. When you can feel the reverberation from her snoring. The vibration dictates the level at which she is in her deepness of sleep. I love that. Kids ASAP? Yeah. The order is probably going to be house, kids, and then dog. The dog's probably gonna have to wait a few years because I don't think I want a puppy and an infant. So I feel like if I got a dog before we had a kid, the dog would need to hit like 2 years old before we have the kid. You know what I mean? Like it needs to really be trained and we need to be able to trust it around like the newborn and everything. Not that we're gonna be like leaving it alone or anything, but you know what I mean. Because we want a golden, so obviously super friendly, super, you know, lovable family dogs, but also, you know, big enough that if they get too excited, it could be pretty bad for a brand new baby. If you can convince the wife to lower liquor puppy, still say yes. Oh yeah, she knows that though. She knows that. She knows that like me saying let's go look at a dog is the same thing as saying let's go get the dog, you know? So she just won't. Your dog is 1.5 when your youngest is born. Yeah, I feel like that's a good time, but I feel like we wouldn't be able to wait that long. Like we want the kid soon enough that it would have to be like both at the same time. And then I feel like once we have the baby, it's going to be harder to get a puppy and deal with that first year and a half of, you know, puppy nightmare, they call it. You just told your wife out of the blue you were going to look at a bulldog puppies, and by the time you were driving home, she was on board. Yeah. I mean, that's how it goes. Of course. That's the only reason we don't have a dog is because we've never, like, gone to look at one. We'd fall in love instantly. It'd be way too hard. I mean, we have 3 cats too, so it's not like we don't have any pets in the house. Yes, please do. Please do. A baby poppy pick would be great. But yeah, puppy plus brand new baby, no bueno. It's no big deal. I don't mind waiting. I've been waiting, and I want to make sure we're absolutely 100% prepared. We have the money for it, and we have the training booked, and we have, you know, pet insurance and all that kind of stuff. 100% prepared. No.
I am overburdened.
We're full of gold. I heard you. I heard you. Look at me picking up quivers like they're nothing.
Stay a while and listen.
Can't wait till you're 100% ready. You'll never be 100%. Okay, that's fair. How about 80%? We'll be 80% ready at some point. Never be 100% for kids. Oh yeah, for sure. For the kids, I mean, the kids are pretty much happening regardless. We're just on like on a clock, you know what I mean? Like we're going to Japan in May, and I think after that, it's just gonna be time whether we're fully ready or not. Because yeah, you'll never be fully ready. I feel like for the dog, you can get pretty close to 100% ready. Yeah, I think I realized in the last year or two that I would never be 100% ready for a kid. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. Exactly. No, it'll be sometime next year. Sometime next year, so by the time the kid is 18, we'll be just hitting 50, and I feel like it's not too bad. It's definitely different than what I had growing up. Like, my parents are only 19 or so years older than me. But I feel like as long as we take care of our bodies, we'll be in decent enough shape that this is no problem. You were 35 when you were doing youngest, wow. Yeah, I feel like it's not too big a deal. Your dad had the half sister at 55. The sky's the limit. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately won't work with the wife. I don't think the wife wants to be 55. But maybe I'll try. I'm gonna try to convince her. I'll tell her, listen, Jay Bakes says it's no problem. So yeah, I guess it's like that. A little bit of less energy, a little bit rougher in the back and such, but I'm sure you still did a good job of keeping her happy and such, and being able to provide a little bit more too. Like, the later you have kids, the more you can provide, and the more comfortable they'll be. I mean, growing up, my parents had me so young that we, you know, didn't have too much. My sister being 10 years younger than me was a very different situation. But I don't know. You try not to compare that kind of thing, right? It is what it is. I'm happy, I'm healthy. And as long as my one child, no more than one, is as well, we'll be good. I don't like the term accident. I would say mistake. Yeah. I mean, we're just being real, right? Yeah, Ben, you're not wrong. I think you also just make it work, you know? You just make it work. Yo's daughter moved out earlier this year. Yeah, she tells me all the time how the younger one gets way more stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's hard not to look at it that way as the older kid, but like it's some pros, some negatives, right? Like you got your parents at a younger, more like active age. I feel like my parents' friends would talk to me like I was like an adult when I was just a little one because they were so young, they didn't know any better, which was cool, right? It's so, yeah, super different. Your wife's son just had a kid and bought a $300 sling. Yeah. The difference between that and you know, just like a towel or whatever, is not gonna be the difference between a child being happy and not. There's a lot of stuff like that, right? Like a lot of the times maybe you miss out on some convenience, or you miss out on something looking flashy, but it doesn't really affect like your kid's life or happiness. Especially like kids, they're happy pretty much like no matter what. Really doesn't take much. Spend time with them, love them, kick them in the mouth. They'll be happy. Someone's ass would be in a sling, and that other sling would be returned. Yeah, that's true, Ryan. Yeah. 99 US centaroonies. You still resent that your brother got to play MA 15 plus games at 9 and you had to wait till you're actually 15? Your parents learned. They're like, oh my god, he's so violent and it's all the video games. We shouldn't have let him play. Oh, went the opposite way. Okay, I see. They kind of loosened up a bit. Gotcha. Yeah, Ryan, we know there were no ratings on your games. In your time, like you're talking about like Hangman? Like Hangman on the chalkboard? That was from your time, right? Yeah, hopscotch. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. Duck goose. Oh, Jesus. Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I am a little bit tired. But thank you guys for being here. I'll be back on Sunday. And if I have time, I will try to come back during the week as well. And maybe we'll do like a challenge run or something. Because these drops are not coming in. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. And I hope you have a good holiday tomorrow if you have one. I don't know what it is. Like, I was surprised that the Americans on my team were getting a day off. It's my Thanksgiving, not yours. I don't get a day off on your Thanksgiving. It's kind of bullshit, but it is what it is. Anyways, 25 runs. Looking pretty good. Catch you guys next week. Oh, and Ben, baby poppy pics, if you haven't already sent them, please. Oh, it's Columbus Day. The colonizer. Perfect day to celebrate. Yeah. All right. Take it easy, guys.